Yo, Dale, thanks for the good luck. That was 4 years ago. Okay, so, let me ask again. Have they said they have stopped?
Crash! Quickly, we must go!
Gross. Okay, so if they haven't said that they've stopped, why were you saying they're never gonna make a Pikmin 4? Yo, Isma. This game being run by a decent number of people. Yeah, it's pretty active. I think it's currently the most active Crash game, which is unsurprising because it's new. It's my opinion on people not uploading world record run on Time Trial so no one knows how it's done. Kind of scummy, but what can you do when in-game leaderboards don't require video proof? Never gets old to watch cross slicemen and cross gaps. It does if your YouTube comments. He's ruining the game. He just slides over every hole. There's no skill. How did I miss all of those sharks? What the fuck? You know, we'll take it. don't even know how I did that. Oh yeah, no, it's definitely like just a bunch of idiots who say it. I just think it's funny. Yeah, dude, I have no idea how I went through the third shark phase like that. Legitimately no clue. Do not general react to Crash 4 speedrun were. Maybe. That was kind of gross at the end, because I really wasn't sure what to do about it. Nah, I flubbed the movement at the end. Even though I carried the mask, it was like, movement wasn't the cleanest. No, I think you're looking way too deep into that line. I don't even know why you guys want a new kart racing game so soon. CTR came out last year. Oh, well. That was scary. Crash should be on a COD release window schedule. What, fucking yearly? Why? Just release the same game over and over every single year. I love refrigerators. Crash Compactor's fucking cursed, I swear to God. Okay, but like straight up, the next Crash game could take like 3 to 4 years, and if it was as good as this one, I would be fine with that. More is not better. Don't fucking lie to me. You know what happened the last time Crash tried more is better? The entire PS2 era. I would rather have a new game every 5 years, but every game is good, instead of a new game every year, but every game is average at best. That doesn't guarantee quality. If you want Crash games that are literally just the same thing over and over and over, sure, we could get a new game every year. And then the series will get really stale and die again. Or they could actually put time, love, and care into it, and give every game the proper TLC it needs, and then they'll all be really good, like this one. I think I prefer the alternate outcome, like the second one. Seems better to me. Yeah, I'd also be okay with Toys for Bob just sticking, like, being the Crash developers from now on. They did a really good job with this one. What's up, Mikey? You said it needs a COD development cycle. Doesn't COD release a new game every year? Yeah, I don't want a new Crash game every single year. Even if they pull the whole 2 different developers alternating, then you run the risk of things just being inconsistent. Yeah, and it's not like every single game in those series is good all the time. You're missing the point that regardless of how well all of those games sell, they're not all good. I don't really care how well Crash sells, I care about the games being good. So if we're getting a new game every year, even if it's alternating developers, if their games are average at best, I don't want them. I would rather just have a good Crash game every, like, 4 to 5 years. I don't give a fuck about the shareholders. You said Crash should follow a COD cycle, and I disagree.
Prepare for a beating, baby.
I don't care about how it sells. I care about the quality of the fucking game. Crash 4 could be the best-selling game of all time, and if it was dog shit, I wouldn't like it. How do I consistently lose 2 seconds there? (2020 to 2029) should see more than 5 Crash games. I disagree. If there was only 2 Crash games in that time frame, but they were both really good, I would be satisfied. If there were 9 Crash games in that time frame and half of them were bad and the other half were okay, and then maybe one of them was good, I would not be that satisfied. Like, I mean, if you want to play a shitty Crash game every year, be my guest, but I'd rather just wait for a good one. Yeah, Mahaf. Does spinning slow you down on the ropes? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure the ropes are just like set speed. Would I prefer DLC annually instead, Destiny style? I'd probably take that over a new game annually. DLC is a lot, like, less strenuous to make, I would assume. Maybe not annually, but like a couple of DLC packs here and there would be nice. And maybe get one or two DLC packs and then start working on a new game, develop it for a few years. Take the things that Crash 4 did well, keep them. Take the things that Crash 4 didn't do well and improve on them. And then release the game in a few years from now. And then it would have been worth the wait. No, if the DLC's bad, then no, that's not it's not okay. General rule of thumb: if it's bad, it's not okay. I just don't know why anybody would settle for mediocre product if the only payoff you were getting was that you got it more often. I would rather wait longer for good product than want product yearly, but then it's all like average to bad. Like one of those seems like a much better deal. How did that not work? Okay, the Marvel Cinematic Universe is an outlier in that a lot of their stuff actually is pretty fucking good. A lot of the DC movies, from what I've gathered, are not very good, and I have no opinion on the Fast and Furious franchise because I don't watch it. And also, regardless, I'm not sure what your point is. You're saying that other companies are doing it to questionable results, therefore Crash to do it also. That makes no sense. I mean, depending on who you ask, Twins is also hit and miss. Like, there's plenty of people who don't like Twins. Yeah, MCU is a huge outlier. I don't have a problem with the overabundance of MCU just because I really like the MCU, but I do understand the frustration with how much of them there are. That is absolutely the only perspective where it makes sense. If Activision wants to do the Activision thing of pumping out a new game every year for the sake of making money, sure. But we weren't talking about what they would probably do, we were talking about what they should do, and we all know that's not what they should do. And no, that's not something they need to do. I don't know why you're trying to compare what they should do with like a bunch of franchises that are nothing like Crash. It's really not a one-to-one comparison. Again, I don't know why anybody would settle with more content, even if all the content is like mediocre, when they could instead settle for less content, but all the content is fantastic. Again, this conversation didn't start about what's possible. This conversation started about what should happen. And you said they should follow the Call of Duty model to release a game yearly, which they shouldn't. They should put time into releasing a game, and if there are fewer releases that only happen every few years, but all the games are good, that would be better. And then when you bring up examples of like, oh well, other franchises do this and it works for them, and yeah, a lot of their products are shit. With the exception being somehow the MCU, which I still don't entirely understand, but works for them. And yes, I absolutely want the most polished piece of entertainment. That's kind of how entertainment becomes good. Like, no, I will not settle for garbage, even if it means I get it more often. That's like telling me instead of enjoying a 5-course meal every year, I should just enjoy eating shit every day. Like, sure, it's shit, and I'll like feel bad, but you know, I'll get it every day. Like, it's the following. Yeah, and if you release constantly mediocre product, you know what's gonna happen to that following. They're gonna go away. You know how I know this? Because that's how fucking happened the last time, and that's how Crash died. They kept rushing out every single game they had, and they all came out like shit. Louis Skip probably is Holy Grail right now. Just because it seems so well blocked off. Also, there's a $300 bounty on it, so. Like, I don't know how you think that maintaining a following is going to happen by constantly releasing mediocre product. Yeah, Crash was king on PlayStation because all of his games were fucking good. You can't honestly tell me you think the reason he fell out of favor is because other competition showed up. He fell out of favor because games on the PS2 were average to shit, with the exception of like Twins and like in retrospect, like Wrath of Cortex is like not that bad, but even then it was still like not great. you're actually deluded if you think that's why Crash is that. If you actually think the reason Crash fell out of favor is because bigger names took him out, you're actually deluded. Like, you can't honestly tell me that his games being of worse quality had nothing to do with it. You're actually insane if you believe that. Exactly, that. If Crash's quality maintained consistency and was good the entire time, he wouldn't have become a smaller name. Considering the fact that he was already a big name. And the reason he stopped being a big name was because all of his games sucked after the PS1 era, in the eyes of the public. So if you want to go down that road again and kill Crash again, sure, release a new game every year and have them all be garbage. Or we could get a new game every 3 to 5 years that is great. And then maybe Crash won't die. You actually have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, Cheddar. Like, I'm just gonna say it straight up. Like, basically everybody in this chat is telling you why you're not correct, and you're just, like, saying random shit that has no relevance. You're actually, like, out of your mind right now. The original 3 did come out yearly, and Naughty Dog fucking worked themselves to the bone to do it. Like, they put an obscene amount of effort. I'm gonna give you some, like, solid advice, Cheddar. Like, just stop talking. Saved it. And again, you keep fucking changing the point of the topic every time, like, I keep refuting something. Like, the original topic was what they should do, and then now you're saying, like, well, they should do, like, they, like, should do what is profitable, and that's not what this conversation started with. So, like, quit while you're ahead. You're not even ahead. I already explained why the original trilogy was an anomaly, despite the fact that they were yearly releases. It's because Naughty Dog went through an obscene amount of effort to make sure they came out well. And Crash 3 didn't even come out that fantastically, despite what everybody thinks. Crash 3 is really rough around the edges. That being said, this conversation's done. It is going nowhere. Believe what you want, Cheddar.
If you enjoy your reward, we will make an even better scheme. Yes, sir.
Surprised that worked. Yeah, it's a pretty garbage mentality. Hey. Did I wake you up? Nah. You're always awake right now. Well.
Just stay put while I test this. Hold still.
Which part, Deb? Like getting up to like the nitro?
Science. Fuck the face. I just need to know if this is lethal. Fly, my gelatinous fiddlesticks.
Do the skip without balancing.
Enjoy your trip. This
What, at the
one
end?
has extra botulinum. Ooze your way to. Oh! Why? Why don't people take me seriously?
Oh. I didn't see what Kitami said. Yeah, I don't know. I've never known anybody doing it with just the whirlwind. It's either you use the you either use the nitros or the crates next to the nitros. I don't know how I lived, but I will take it. How's the cat adjusting? She actually seems to be doing a lot better tonight, which is weird, because like at the beginning of the stream, she was being the same, but now she's walking around a lot more. And like not really like fleeing when I look at her. Hey. Kitty's destroyed 2 toys in the span of 24 hours. Damn. Yeah, it seems like she's getting used to me, which is nice. Let's see if I can get a clean offbeat again. That was scary. Yeah, spinning's overrated, right? Jumping is also overrated. That was really bad. The 4-year presidential cycle for Crash releases. And yes, like I said, how many times in the conversation, I would rather have a Crash game every 3 to 5 years, have them all be good, than have like have a bunch of them that are not good. I don't really care how long they take as long as they're good. And with that, I am saying no more on this topic. That was bad. Hey. I mean, honestly, if it gets brought up again, start timing people out. Like, conversation died a long time ago. See, even Coco's sick of the conversation.
Time for a spring
She came out of her hiding spot just to meow.
jump on a TNT.
This is my chat, and you are free to talk about whatever I allow. If you have a problem with that, feel free to leave.
They'll get every last one of yous.
I feel like I'm pretty chill and relaxed about what we talk about. But if I say a conversation's done, it's done. And if you want to keep continuing it, then
Tablecloths myself.
feel free, but you're not going to be here for much longer. Most of the plats are fine once you like actually get used to them, which is good because like since they're required for full completion, if they were like absolutely brutal, that would be really annoying. I don't know, that took me a bit to think about it, but I was like, yeah, it's a really good thing to do because of the conveyor belt.
How do you like them wampus?
I think the only plat in Crash 1 I didn't get was the lab. Everything else I got eventually, but stuff like Generator Room and Native Fortress were really annoying. The lab plat isn't so bad on PC. I remember still having issues with it, but I'm also not good at Crash 1, so... Dude, remember how on PS4 the fucking Cortex power dev time was impossible unless you did that fucking, like, cheat at the end? Good times. Isn't the Hog Ride dev time still, like, impossible? Even on PC? I did it. I did it. This is... I don't know, this is definitely one of my favorite skips. I don't know if it's my absolute favorite, but it's probably the most outlandish one, so... It's also probably the most significant one. Like, just because it skips an entire auto-scroller section. Off Balance is also a really good one. Yo, Pedro. Yeah, all the skips are like visually extremely flashy.
Right then. Need a hand.
When's doing the entire jetboard section blind for optimal strats? You can do that. I can barely do that with vision. Wait, what? What are you talking about, Ray? Yeah, I did this really poorly. Apparently today is the day where Snow Way Out is just going to be a piece of shit, because none of these have been clean. Mercy. I mean, this is like a mid-game level. This hub is actually about, like, exactly halfway through the game. Dino Dash, I would still say, is roughly mid. I'd say the, I guess it's sort of hub 4. Seeing if you combine every 2 hubs into one hub from like older Crash games, it would be hub 4 because it's hub 6. No, it's hub 7 rather. Yes, hub 7. Oh, really? I don't know, this hub is just fucking just kicking my, it's killing so many runs today. Dying in this level fucking sucks. Like, the level's not that hard, but dying in it is the worst. I don't know what's up with the fucking snow hub today. Just isn't gonna go well, I guess. It shouldn't. What word are you trying to say, Ray? Describe it, don't say it again. I've heard of that happening, Katsu, but I haven't had it happen to me. It's still 126. But, fucking, I don't know what is up with Snow World today. Like, I'm just playing it so badly. Love momentum drops. I think here's just really off today. Yo, Demo, thanks for the good luck.
Oh, how I missed this! about that? I'm having fun. Can you tell? I've made a few upgrades to my blimp. Rain of giant deadly missiles! Punchbot Mark II, deploy! Ow! Punchbot Mark II is for punching you, not me! Let's try this one. Stop! All right, have it your way. The anti-marsupial missile is my own design. Do you like it? Punch that Bandicoot, Punchbot! Well, if you won't play fair, then neither will I. Whoops! Did I do that? Kill the Bandicoot, crush the Bandicoot, smash in its head! I wonder what happens if I hit all the buttons at once. Feel the wrath of Cortex.
Coco picked a very inopportune time to start walking behind my monitor. Hey, girl. What you doing? Don't you dare drop and jump into that trash can. Oh no, she's stepping on phase 10. Oh, she's going back. She's going back. Careful. Crash games always kick-ass music. Very often, yeah. There's a couple soundtracks I don't particularly care for, but most of the soundtracks are good. Mom's music is fun. Dude, Minor Mutant does have a good soundtrack. Fucking Pressureless Preamble, the title screen music is really good. You get all 600 orbs in Jack Toon for it. Ew. Ooh, that's tragic. You like me now?
Let's see how these prehistoric predators like my blaster's new settings. They laughed when I added blockification. Well, who's laughing now? Me.
Imagine shooting twice and missing twice. Why?
Let's go!
Ooh, I've never tried a volcano lair. Do good guys have volcano lairs? Much to learn. On second thought, no volcano lair. I can feel my nostril hairs sizzling. Haven't seen mushrooms that big since I left the Gigantizotron running overnight.
Aside from a couple things here or there, that was really clean. Dude, the debug menu in the Jack games is pretty sick. Ever thought about trying out Ratchet and Clank? Maybe someday. It's not really high on a priority list.
assist?
9 days till Miles Morales. I honestly just forgot about the PS5 if I'm being honest. Is Crash 25 years old this year? No, that would be next year. Ugh. Your old dude, Big Sam. Oh, I should have gone for it. That's really bad.
Structure view enabled.
Yo, Versa, thanks for the good luck. A lot of people have thought of that, Katsu, but I don't know, it just feels too arbitrary to me. But again, like, if people like actually ran it, it would put it into more consideration. Because, like, historically in the past, people have told us that they want to run this thing, and then we make it a category, and then nobody runs it. Case in point, the entire category extension board for NST. So many people just kept constantly asking me, when are you going to add Power Mod? When are you going to add Power Mod? When are you going to add Power Mod? And then we added Power Mod, and nobody fucking did it. So... You were born the month before Twalk. I was born 2 years before Crash 1 came out.
Always. Well, hey, where'd my cart go?
Every time I go for that mask, every time I don't get it.
I swear I left my cart parked right there. My sixth cart stolen this year. My wife's getting
Yep, I'm 26.
Attention crew, asteroid field ahead. Buckle your seatbelts. We're hit. Unbuckle those seatbelts and fit right here. Quickly, minions. Prepare master and escape abandoned ship.
You're born 1 month after Crash 1. Nice. Ah, fuck. Hello, Tim. Do I stream full time or have another job? I have another job. In fact, I have to go to that job in the morning. Well, not in the morning, in the afternoon more. Oh, well, that's fine. Mask form, baby. Oh, hello. I love the noises the weird jellyfish aliens make. Just, Break time.
Reality shattering proportions.
Interdimensional domination. Something monumentally stupid! Not from our universe.
I'm pretty sure in the last run I did take a piss break here. I don't know if it was the last PB, but there was a run recently in a couple days ago where I straight up just took a piss during this part and then sat on my controller when I came back. I think it's just the meme. Or the meme. The Bumpaberry point is the meme.
In my universe, bandicoots are considered pests. As fit for extermination as a house fly.
I will not get depped.
Some keep them as pets, but I find it disgusting. I much prefer spiders.
Jack X has a hero mode? I didn't know that.
Yes. So elegant.
So many little legs to pull.
That was a save.
How our lost puppy's found its way home.
Let's put them down. Activate the security lasers. Enough! I won't be foiled by a flea bag. Time to die.
I'll squash this bug!
I mean, that run is also nowhere close to optimized. Optimized 106 would not take 14 hours long. Optimal 106 would probably be like loadless about 8 hours, 8 to 9, and then probably 10 in real time, 10 to 12. People just used to make fun until you crash as a ripoff of Sonic. A bunch of weirdos. Did you tell them Sonic was a ripoff of Mario? Sonic was an attempt to compete with Mario and was born from one of the developers just trying to beat Mario as fast as possible, I'm pretty sure. I thought I had more time to save here. Riko hacked. Yeah, I'm a filthy cheater.
Let's see if these tall poppies know how to smoke a steak.
Why did I not think about just hugging the wall like that? What's up, Nathan?
Blimey, best not to think about that. Does this mean I have
fucking
franchise
hell.
potential?
Does this mean my stream has franchise potential?
Am I a franchise? Could I open a restaurant? In an airport?
Playing as bad word character. Yeah. Everything is a ripoff of something. What am I a ripoff of? Eeh. Rocco from... Yeah. Yeah, I won't baby mode it, I guess.
But if I franchise because I saw my future franchise. Oh, bollocks,
Dude,
my
I'm
head
godlike.
hurts.
Wonder what the local delicacy is here. I hope it's spicy and fried.
I think it was just a throwaway line. I don't think it's a hint for DLC. Bollocks.
Yeah!
Yeah. Da, 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 da.
Booyah!
No, it's still Toxic Tunnels, although I think Cortex Castle I've got a fair bit also. But it's still mostly Toxic Tunnels, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure, like, I had a minute to save in Toxic Tunnels and I saved like 10 seconds. So I should have like 40 to 50 to save there. But I'm pretty sure like the entire like last hub was just bad outside of nitro processing. I think I still died in Cortex also, so you know, godly gaming. Gaming of a higher power. think I lost a mask at the end. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Oh yeah, the fucking bat. Ugh. Bats and toxic tunnels. Bats and Crash Bandicoot games. Oh, well, didn't want the mask anyway, you know.
Spicy fried mystery.
Bats our final boss, true. Dude, bats are fucking scary in every Crash game where they exist. Bats in Crash 1, terrifying. Bats in Twins, terrifying. Bats in this game, terrifying. Bats in the Belfry, terrifying. Actually, I don't even know how hard that minigame is in Crash Purple. The depth perception's really fucking weird on bats. Like, I found that I really just have to, like, spin way earlier than I think I need to. I need to work on this opening. No mask for me, it is.
Let's go!
Dude, that was ballsy.
Let's go!
It just feels ballsy. Dude, I'm playing this like such a bitch. Oh, this is Golding. You still playing on the fucking TV? Jesus. I heard that. I got a lot of really good golds tonight. Even if this run dies, like, that's still
And now
sick
for
on its
me
own.
to stop me. Listen up, lackeys. There's an imposter me on the loose.
We'll never know what he looks like, though. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, fuck. That was scary. This is a good setup. Nope. Wow. Fuck. Well, this is bad.
To me.
I'll take second try. Man, I don't know, right? If the rest of this run goes well, it can still PB. But the rest of the run has to go well. And these last 3 splits are not easy. Not my best idea.
I do to prove myself? Mother's name, Sharon. Childhood pet, rock with googly eyes. Favorite food, buttered noodles, butter on the side. Embryo, change the password to my diary. This brute's been snooping.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Holy shit. Fucking hell, that was a toxic tunnels. Alright, if Cortex Castle and Past Unmasked go well, then it'll PB. But it's gonna be tight. Any, like, mistake is not good.
You'll never find me, Neo-Cortex. This castle is a maze. I alone know all of its secret halls and passages. Like the one behind the portrait of Grandfather that opens when you press on his triangular fossa. How? I've had it up to here with your games, you lout! Lout? Why, I never!
That was scary.
Am I seeing double?
Embryo, quickly! Revoke this fraud hologram access! No, Embryo! I'm no fraud! I'm from the future! You must listen to me! Embryo, do you not recognize your own master? I'm the real Cortex! No, Embryo, I am!
Ding dong, ding dong!
Definitely bitch
my,
modded
sounds
that.
like the door
Oh well.
bell. I'd better go see who it is.
Quit struggling! Don't make me! Help! Anyone! We have an evil doppelganger situation! I'm not a doppelganger! I'm... No, forget it! Help! There, that'll shut me up!
Holy shit, that felt sketch. Alright guys, I'm gonna close the chat, I'm sorry.
Yoink! Did you jump on the shoot-o-matic? Not that! Assistant, go! Blast it! Just relax and accept non-existence. Shoot-o-matic! Shoot! Stop that! Assistant, go! Time out! Time out! Annihilator! Fire! I can smell your fleas boiling. Careful, I might flip. Yes, your whole world is upside down. Confused? Disoriented? I can see your tiny brain cells frying themselves. Blast it! Assistant, go! Can't keep up the pace. Peek back. Slowly. Ready, set. Cower before cold. Stop that! Persistent, go! Rude. Enough. I'm bored of your shenanigans. Unbelievable! Assistant, help!
And that's how it's done.
Not like this. No, no, no.
Oh my god. Holy shit. The last 3 levels, dude.
Taking a hit to the old temporal lobe. But a fallen foe can only mean one thing. It came to blows, and I won! My new general's first order of business.
I still have 3 minutes to save.
You.
Closer than ever before. Quickly, into the vortex. But Dr. Vortex, the vortex is not ready. We have no idea what it could do. Failure again.
Explains a lot.
Oh my god, dude.
Stay. What are you going to do to me?
Looks like somebody needs a little time out. Somewhere he can't cause any trouble.
Enjoy the end of the universe.
Dingo's Diner is big and ready for you. Say good day to delectable.
Okay, I'm kind of happy with this one. Not fully, but like
Dining room design. Dingo's Diner. Health and safety.
again, this is like the exact opposite, where like the last PB, the middle was really good, and then like the end was bad and the beginning was bad. This time the middle was bad, but the end was good. Dude, if I hadn't lost the 40 seconds in nitro processing, this would have been a 125. That's wild.
He sat last.
Bandicoot,
Oh my god, Katsu, thank you for the sub.
Oh, almost there, good thing. Yes! Victory! Hey, Crash, you're in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh god. I am so glad I had water next to me, because fuck, I was so nauseous at the end of that.
This game has been a work of fiction. Any similarities to any marsupials, talking masks, dingo alligator hybrids, or evil science guys with weirdly shaped heads, living or dead, is purely coincidental.
Oh lord.
You should not play this game if you suffer from Wumpa allergy,
Okay.
crash rash, fear of alternate dimensions, fear of moving platforms, fear of
I think that's a good note to
fear
end
of
on.
sequels, fear of squishy noises, fear of bouncy noises, fear of super science, fear of collecting things, fear of 90s nostalgia, inability to comprehend time paradoxes, inability to forgive those who have wronged you.
Alright, let me
inability to
find
pick a
someone to
restaurant when
raid.
Someone asks you what you're hungry for. Inability to remember where you parked, or a delicate tummy. For more information on bandicoots and their diet, habitat, mating habits, birthday wish lists, and shoe sizes, visit your local library or ask your grandma. I don't know if she has any prior experience with bandicoots, but she's very wise, and I'm sure she'd love to hear from you.
Didn't I
Makers of this
fucking...
game do not in any way endorse eating at Dingodyle's Diner, which has been known to cause
Okay, this wasn't the one where I failed off
intestinal
balance.
rifts,
What was bad in this?
parasitic slime boils,
Oh, I died in
teleportation
offbeat.
into darker timelines, and
Hub 1
uncontrolled
still wasn't
viewing
that...
of
Or Hub
TV
1 and 2
during
still wasn't that
important
good.
business meetings. Any unauthorized exhibition, distribution, or duplication
Oh,
of this game
the
will result in
entirety
very
of the
hurt
snow hub
feelings.
was
And
bad.
why would you want to hurt our feelings? We've
The
always
entire
said really
snow
nice
hub
things
was
about you.
just
We even said
shit.
your new haircut looked great, even though it was kind of a weird
But
height for
like,
you.
other than that, a lot of this
Crash
was like
Bandicoot
really
stay at 10 Cent
solid.
Beach Suites, which is just a log with
Like,
some moss on
snacks in
it.
Cortex
Plus,
Island were
so
just
you
really
should
good
be able to
outside
get
of
a good
nitro
night's sleep.
processing.
What, are you too good to sleep on a log? Sorry, Your Majesty. I suppose you want a continental breakfast instead of a handful of ants that make their nest in the sea. Louise, there's no pleasing some people. Can you give me a minute?
I might host
Okay, I'm
demo,
ready
but I
to
want
go
to see if I
again.
can find somebody
The
else to
events of this
host.
game are absolutely 100% canonical, unless you didn't like
It was
and
40
everything's
on
a
nitro
double dream.
processing. I think it was 40. It was like 40 or 35 or something. Yeah, it was like almost 40 seconds on nitro processing.